Hi everyone! Can you guess where I am? Do you recognise the room at all? Maybe I'll give you a little look, see if you can spot where I am. Hmm, maybe you guessed. I'm in Goldsworthy's class. Don't tell Miss Christian. And you'll never guess where I've been, but I've been next door into Miss King's and Mr. Cox's classroom and I found another book to read. And I think you probably guessed already that it's another one of my favourites, a rhyming book. So I hope you enjoyed this story. I certainly have. Let me see. It's called You Can't Take an Elephant on the Bus. Now, I thought about this and I thought, why can't you take an elephant on the bus? I mean, I don't see anything wrong with taking an elephant on the bus. I'm pretty sure I've seen an elephant on the bus before. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I imagined it. Do you think you should take an elephant on the bus when you're going on the bus? Maybe not. Let's find out. You can't take an elephant on the bus. You can't take an elephant on the bus. It would simply cause a terrible fuss. Elephants' bottoms are heavy and fat and would certainly squash the seats quite flat. Oh dear, he doesn't look like he'll fit in there at all. And don't sit a monkey in a shopping trolley, for monkeys are naughty and find it jolly to snatch up your shopping and chuck it about. No, leave monkeys at home when you go out. See the monkeys in the trolley. Oh, my goodness, throwing all that food. And she doesn't even seem to notice. Naughty monkeys. I've seen them throwing things at the zoo before. Nor should a tiger travel by train. Think of the panic. Think of the pain. Tigers are built to spring and to leap. Think of the passengers half asleep. Got some good illustrations in this book. I really like it. Seems like a good tiger, to be fair. He's just sitting reading his newspaper. He's not causing a ruckus. And don't hail a taxi if the driver's a seal. With such slippery flippers, he can't grasp the wheel. The taxi will slither and probably swerve, then throw everyone out at the very next curve. I wonder if you could tell where that taxi's been driving. Can you see? That's somewhere in London. I wonder if you know where that is. Do I know where it is? I thought I knew. Somewhere up by where the Queen lives. Let's have a look. Who's next? Oh my goodness, we've been learning about this in reception today. This creature here. Do you know what it's called? It's a centipede. Fascinating fact. Centipedes, we thought centipedes all had 100 legs. And this one says, it says here, with 100 feet. We thought it had 100 feet, but we learned a fascinating fact today that centipedes in this country have 30. Now, I don't know where the other 70 went, but that was a very interesting fact we discovered in a book today. A centipede on roller skates is rather bizarre. With 100 feet, he'd go fast and go far. But to put on his boots would take an age. He'd get in a temper. He'd get in a rage. Look at that head. Actually, he looks like he's about to go speeding off. And look at all of the people standing by to watch. All of the insects, the mini bees standing by to watch. This guy's even brought popcorn to the party. I think these bugs look very funny. Look at their little faces. I wonder if he's thinking, where are my roller skates? Oh, and don't put a camel in a sailing boat. It's far too tricky to keep afloat. His hump and his feet, his hump and his feet would, I think, capsize the vessel and make it sink. No, I've done something wrong there. It didn't rhyme. I'll have to read it again. It's far too tricky to keep afloat. His hump and his feet would, I think, capsize the vessel and make it sink. Oh, I've worked out what I did wrong, because I was looking for the word that rhymes with afloat. And I looked down at the end of each sentence and I couldn't find the rhyming word. And then I realized that's because it was over here. Boat and afloat. That sentence should have been read all together. Oh, it got me. It got me. I was too excited to find out why a camel is not, why a camel shouldn't be on a sailing boat. Let's hope I don't get tricked again. A giraffe in an aeroplane wouldn't be right. The roof of a plane just hasn't the height. Come on in, Miss Bailey. You can wave to all of the boys and girls at home. It's Miss Bailey. We're having a party, but we're having a party all by ourselves. We've got no friends in here. So, where were we? The giraffe. A giraffe in an aeroplane wouldn't be right. The roof of a plane just hasn't the height. With legs and a neck so bony and long, a giraffe on a plane would simply be wrong. Look at him there, head hanging out of the plane. And that plane looks like it's just right for him. What do you notice about the pattern? I'll bring it close. I'll try and hold it really still. Look at the pattern on the giraffe and look at the pattern on the back of the plane. It's got the same pattern, same colours and same shapes. And did you notice his little legs sticking out the side there of the plane's windows? It's a bit dangerous, I'm not going to lie. I even know you shouldn't stick your arms and legs out of a plane. Wow, look at this. That is a funny sight. Do you know what creature that is? Do you know a fun fact about whales, blue whales? Who taught me a fun fact about blue whales? It was Alex in Hepworth class. He taught me that he did a little quiz, and this is the largest creature. That was one of his quiz questions. Great question, great quiz, Alex. Right, and don't ask a whale to ride a bike. Just imagine what it would be like. Without a bottom to sit on the seat, how would he pedal without any feet? You're right, huge problem there. No bottom to sit on the seat and no feet to pedal with. It's got a little passenger there. You see the seagull? A pig on a skateboard? Oh, another mistake. It's got little shin pads on. Safety first. He'd be too heavy. It would probably break. Or his trotters would totter, unable to grip, and up and over the skateboard would flip. Oh no, that is a very, very silly way for a hippo to get about. I think I already know what's dangerous about this, what would be dangerous. And I wouldn't put a hippo in a hot air balloon. The basket's too small and there wouldn't be room. And if it did fly, with hippo's great weight, it would come crashing down in a terrible state. That is exactly what I thought. If that hippo fell out, it would probably, well, I don't think anything would survive underneath the weight of a hippo. Lucky that bird is asleep and doesn't see the danger ahead. Oh, and never let a bear near an ice cream van. Bears gobble up ice cream as fast as they... Hang on a minute. So do I. Maybe I might be related to the bear. They gobble up ice cream as fast as they can. And if they're stopped, they get annoyed. And an angry bear is one best to avoid. Yep, that 100% looks like me when I see an ice cream van. And to be fair, I do get quite angry if anybody tries to take the ice cream away. True story. Then how can we travel? The animals shout. How can we animals get carried about? What's the best vehicle? We haven't a clue. Well, I've got an idea. How about you? The elephant's got an idea. Now, I don't know, I've run out of ideas for any way for somebody to travel. There's hot air balloons. We learnt you can't put a hippo in one of those. Pigs can't be on skateboards. Centipedes can't be on roller skates. What else? Definitely can't put elephants on buses. What's left? What else moves? Can you think of anything? I'm going to have a peek. Wow. I wonder if you guessed. It's a roller coaster. Have you ever been on a roller coaster? Are you scared of roller coasters? I am. I do not like roller coasters, especially ones that go up really high, come down really low, and you go so fast. And then I especially don't like ones that go upside down. Not for me. I'd rather just stay and eat ice cream on the ground and watch everyone else. But look at those animals. They look like they're having a whale of a time. Yes, animals on roller coasters are good for a laugh. There's room here for everyone, even giraffe. So it's goodbye to skateboards, balloons, and that bus. For we now have a conveyance that suits all of us. Whee! There goes the pig. He still gets to go really fast. I think this was a fantastic book, personally, because number one, it had ice cream in it. Number two, it rhymes, and I love rhyming books. They're my favourite. I like to guess the words. And I think that it was a really good book because it had fantastic pictures. I really liked all of the page with the centipede and all of the other little bugs watching him. I think that was my favourite page. I wonder if you liked this storybook too. You'll have to say thank you to Mrs. King because this was in a box that had a label on it saying Mrs. King's books do not touch. Okay, let's hope she doesn't see this. I'm going to put it back, I promise. I'll give it a clean as well. I hope you're all having fun at home, or maybe you're back in school with us. Either way, hope you're carrying on with your learning and being very good for your mums and dads. We'll see you all soon. Have a nice night. Day? Night? I don't know when you're watching this.